Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I'm here with a project share. This is actually a fabric pocket page that I made with the gorgeous pieces of lace and appliques and dyed lavender pieces from my crafting sister Tricia, who's a little shabby chic. Hi Tricia. And she made me the most stunning fairy inspired pocketbook herself, and I just treasure it, and it is on one of my shelves here in my craft room, and I wanted to make one of my own using some of the things that she sent me, and I'm going to put it next to her book. And I wanted to share it with you. I love how it came out. I love the lavender colors that she got, and yeah, the colors are just gorgeous. So let me open it up. I'll show you the front and the back. I used this embroidered trim, and I think one of my other crafting sisters, Diana Spear Marbles, sent me this piece here. It's embroidered tulle, and I used that on top of the muslin base of the book, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I picked this fairy image, and I had just a little bit left over, so I cut out the flowers and I added them, and I add them on the back of her fairy wings. And I love this fairy image. And then I took some little trims and I went around 2 or 3 times, and then I added this little sparkly trim to finish it off. And here's one of the appliques that Tricia sent me. And this trim here, all the lavenders are from Tricia, and a lot of the trims, like this trim here. Here's another lavender one. This one. I think I used all the trims from her too, just because I wanted to use the things that she sent me. This applique is mine. This I put in the back, the corner on the back cover. And I finished off the sides and the top with this trim here, and that's from Tricia. And then I used this embroidered trim to gather around, and underneath that is some of the cheesecloth that Tricia dyed. And when she made her book, she uses the cheesecloth in between, and I wanted to try that myself. I've been dying to try that to see if I could do it and how it would come out. And Tricia makes it look so easy, all her, different layers, and I found this so hard to do. I was like gathering it and, gluing it down, and it wasn't easy for me anyways, let me tell you. But I did steal that idea from her, but I think that's the only one. I think the rest of it's in my style. And then I started off, let's see, what did I start off with? I think I started off with, maybe I started off with the cheesecloth. I thought I started off with this, but I can't tell. So it might have been the cheesecloth, and then I added this embroidered trim, and then I finished it off with this trim of Tricia's here. And I just built up the rows of dangles. Let me push this out of the way so I have a little more room. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this, on the front and the back. There's 6. I love this little trim here. Oh my gosh, it just gives it so much movement. So I just built them up, and as I said, I added this applique on the back, and that's what I did to the front. And then on the inside, I used this embroidered trim here over the muslin, and I guess I did use this on this side. So I used this box pleated trim to go around on the inside. And then I made the pockets out of a piece of fabric, and I forget, it's not muslin, and it might have been something that Tricia sent me. It might have been like a doily or something, and I used them as pockets. And then I went over the top of the pockets with this trim that she dyed. This trim is from my stash. I just put it down the middle just to separate the two pages. And this is all Tricia. This flower here, someone made for me. It might have been Tricia, but I'm not positive. Now that I'm trying to think back, and it might have been Jean Rag. I apologize, ladies. My memory, it's so bad. And now that I'm thinking of it, I think it might be Jean Rags. But anyways, it's a gorgeous flower, and because I'm keeping this, I wanted to use something that somebody made me. And then here's a flower. I just added some a couple of layers, and then this piece here, and then a rhinestone piece from my stash. And then on this side, I finished it off with this trim. And then there's this delicate trim here. I love this. I remember a year or so ago, Tricia had sent me a rack, and this trim was in there, only she hadn't dyed it yet. And I think I used it. I did hoard it for quite a while, but then I did use it in some of my doily books because it's just beautiful. And then here's another one of her trims. And then there's another one and another one. So those are all the trims from Tricia. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I used like 5 on this side. And I love how it came out. It's just beautiful with all the different laces. And then we're back to the back. So that's it. This is my fabric pocketbook that's going to go beside Tricia's on my shelf. And I hope you like it. If you like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will be back again soon, hopefully with another project share. Bye for now.